All right, guys, we got a little battlefield here, but I was just gonna give a quick response, but then I saw, okay, there's quite a few of you asking, hey, does it work with TM? Hey, does it work with AM? Okay, so good thing is I have an AM right here. This is my AM, and then we're gonna test the TM. Okay, and I'll just show you guys right here what we get. Okay, so we have the AM right here. This is the PT AM. Shoot, this is a little bit old, okay, but it is a lot newer design than the Gunsmith Bro that I have. The original one I showed you guys that worked on here, it is a very different design, okay. And AM, guys, is just Alpha Airsoft X Gunsmith Bro. That's just times that, okay. And then Edge, remember, Edge is Alpha Airsoft with Guns Modify. Alright, and Dr. Black, I believe, is just Dr. Black. And that's one thing I can't help you guys with, is I do not have a Dr. Black. And that's going to be some time before we get that, because those suckers are expensive. Holy moly, they're expensive. Alright, let's try to get the hammer up. This is Airsoft Masterpiece. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let me put the screw in for you guys. Looks pretty good too. Just remember, guys, though, this I wouldn't consider this, even though I'm showing to you on camera and proof. At the end of the day, whenever you guys are buying parts, whether it be cheap or expensive, trust me, there's been times when I bought Airsoft Surgeon, Airsoft Masterpiece, Gunsmith Bro, my favorite company, and I've had to do work. All right, in my lifetime, I have installed a shit ton of these, and sometimes you just have to do work. You're not going to get lucky all the time. Look at this, and what you're looking for is the separation here, here, and here. You always want this area. If you have like an aluminum grip and you're able to push it up and you can feel it go up and see it move, then you got a grip that's not fitting. All right, and unfortunately what you have to do is you have to look carefully and you have to start analyzing, okay, where is it hitting on my frame? You have to start looking at the sections of where it's hitting. Start naked first on the frame, meaning nothing on the frame first. Start there first. Once you get comfortable and you figure that out, start putting stuff in there slowly, one piece at a time. Like maybe put the trigger bar in there. Okay, next up, maybe put the grip safety. Start putting stuff in there, and you'll see like, okay, it's starting to work. It's starting to come together. Okay, so you can see on an AM, we got lucky, okay? But once again, guys, this AM is at least, this is at least 7-8 years old. Okay, so I don't know if AM has changed the design. This is where it's starting to get into territory that it's just too expensive for me to really get up to date. And as I get more customers and I get more custom builds and I have fun with that, then I'll be able to make like comments like, hey, bought the new AM, customer wanted new GSB build, okay? And these are the guys that will help me really update to standard. I would probably have to buy a new Gunsmith Bro, Edge, Airsoft Masterpiece. I feel like those are still top three, and then Dr. Black. I feel like people are doing Dr. Black. HiCapa, I don't want to get a middle shit, but just from everyone that's local, you know, it's not really painting a great picture. But I'm still going to do it, and we'll probably try to do it incognito, okay? So that's one thing we'll have to do, okay? Let's move on. Now, the TM one, yes, okay? TM, I suspect once we get the TM in here, that will be like kind of like, okay, A works, B doesn't work. Unless they've changed their design drastically, but the TMs I have are from the new, when they upgraded their factories, well, I don't know if it was an upgrade, but they moved their factories from Japan to Taiwan. If you know about that, you've been around a long time using their pistols. Okay. Now, which one is the newest one? Newest one would be this guy. Okay. This is the newest one. And I would say this is up to date. to get you can see this even hasn't even been taken out. Okay, we gotta get the front screw out. All right, drum roll, guys. Okay, 4.3 frame, but it'll be the same as the 5.1. Okay, and you can tell these are the new style ones because the original ones do not have these screws in here. Okay, the original ones do not have that. Okay, they changed a couple things on the frame back then. Okay, and it was just a very, you know, it was a subtle change, but they changed it. Okay, so brand new. I would call this, for me, I'd call this Gen 2 TM. Okay, that's what I would actually call it. Because even their mags change. Everything, they made very small, subtle changes to their TMs. Okay. All right, get back in there. Gotta keep the hammer up to make it easy. And to be honest, guys, I prefer the 4.3 frame. Because you know why I prefer it? You're gonna save money. Because you don't need to replace the safeties. That's the single-sided I love. It's just so much cheaper because you don't have to get the 5.1. Those one will break after a while. Okay, let's try this. Alright, and then we'll take a quick look at the front. The front doesn't look like it's sitting 100% flush. Okay. Okay. I mean, does this not look sexy as hell? Looks great on the frame. It's sitting flush. You can tell right here. It's sitting flush. It is flush to the frame. Okay. I hope that answered the questions for everybody. Let's go look at the comments right now. Let's see if I got everyone's questions answered. Okay, we're gonna go to comments. We'll make sure we're up to date. Okay, I've got everybody. Let's go to published. I think we can click on here and then we can go to comments. Okay, so let's look at TM mag release spring 5KU grip. Yes. Yeah, I would say the magazine release does feel extremely. I mean, this is wow, absolutely. It is easy. You could just, I feel like you could sneeze and this thing would release. Okay, so we'll give you a heart. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. Edged makes some. Yeah, you know, I was gone for that. I remember these guys. I definitely do remember them. A few tolerance issue. I was actually curious about Edge's grip if they had any. I went to Alpha Airsoft to look for some, and I didn't really see what happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe they didn't like it. Hey, thank you, Minnie. I appreciate it, man. There you go. All right, Fokker, we got you covered. So you'll see. I know you'll see it. Okay, Indonesia, we got you. Rumor said 5KU by Airsoft Surgeon. You know what's weird? This might be, I don't know if it's true, but the one thing I can say, Airsoft Surgeon is kind of gone. He, Clarence Lai has his own new company now. It's like CL Bushido or something. So, who knows? Maybe. It's so cheap, specs are right, no modification. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you use plastic grip, you'll need to buy steel mag release, mag wall, but with this price tag, 5KU gives it all. Yeah, I gotta say, look, it is truly, I gotta give credit to them. I'll be honest, the little, how small this is throwing me off, aesthetically, but I mean, like, I can't complain for $112. This is insane. Okay, we'll give you a heart. Thank you. We got you covered. They're going. Okay, 5K released next month. Okay, thank you, pal. We'll look for that. That's, you know, pal, that was the one thing I was like, because there's only 3 designs, right? So at the end of the day, Guns N' Bro still is amazing. Like, and like, they deserve the prices. Okay, if you've seen some of the Guns N' Bro grips and like the other companies, man, some of them are just damn right sexy. So I don't have a problem with their price that they're asking for. $280-300 for some of those crazy ass design. Go ahead, that's fair. You've done a great job of making a unique pattern, and you can just really, because this is really just to make your gun stand out and just, you know, take it home with you. I think, honestly, guys, if you've been airsoft in a long time, pistol nut, you should at least buy one. Okay, save up the money. You know, work hard, whatever you gotta do. You know, just don't get some coffee for a couple of weeks. You know, just buy one grip. You start off with a 5KU. It's a great place to start. It's cheap enough. I think that's fair, and you can get the feel for it. And just have one. It's just so cool. Not needed, but very cool. It is weak. Yes, pal. Thank you, 65. Okay, and I know the other ones were on Facebook, so we got you covered. You guys see, okay, Tim, we're good. Tim, I say we're good. AM, it's an old one, okay? I don't know how the new ones are. Okay, I see Guns N' Bro still live pumping out stuff, so I that would, you know, when I get a customer, maybe if I get a customer that mixes. Right now I have a customer that is where I think we're gonna mix the 5KU grip with a Dr. Black. I think that's where we're mixing. So I will update you. That's the one customer series that's making a channel. Everybody else is just, they're already kind of, they're like simple upgrades, performance upgrades. One guy is going balls to wall. Okay, so that's where we're like, at the same time we're trying to do it budget balls to wall, which is cool. It's a different take on it. The more time that I've had, you can see it's a battlefield. I've been playing around with stuff. It is, I gotta give 5KU credit, guys. This is, it's just cool. Think about it. As airsofters, we have more options now. Okay, and I know there's one comment I saw the one comment say like it was in the other video. It's like I was saying he was like you put a comment dirt cheap. You have to remember, guys. If you're watching this channel and you have airsoft, you and I, guys, we're somewhat comfortable. Okay, if you are to have the luxury and the ability to play airsoft. So when I say it's dirt cheap, the reality is that the STI, this guy right here, is cheap. Okay, he's dirt cheap. Think about it. This is 118. This damn grip is this gun right here. So that's why it's, you know, it's fair for me to call this dirt cheap. Okay, but at the same time, you would compare this to other grips, right? This is almost the same design, but we have this for 112 versus 288 or $300. Okay, and we literally have the same design except a couple parts. So that's why everything is relative. You got to compare it to, you've got to, and that's the whole thing I always do on this channel. Like, I'm objective as possible as I can be, and so if I say something's cheap, it's relative. Okay, and that's the reality, is that's the experience I can give you guys on this channel is I have bought every goddamn aluminum grip company you could think of. I bought it all to the channel, for the customers, for my own collection. You know, you can see it. I'll risk it and grip these to the point where, you know, whereas everybody else will baby them, I'll drop them. I'll play with them. Okay. I don't know if you can see on here. This one's been dropped. Tiki, the grip has been dropped. I've dropped this sucker. I literally play with them. Okay, so I'm not a collector, and that's why I can give you guys a different view, a different angle of airsoft pistols, and I'll make comments like that. So, you know, I understand. Yeah, money is different for everybody, but this is an airsoft channel, and we're an airsoft pistol primary channel. So everything is going to be relative. Okay, and I think I'm fair about that, and I'm also trying to be mindful of everything, but that's why I show you guys budget options. That's why we pick up 5KU. Okay, If I had to be honest, the old me I grew up with, where's that damn bag? I grew up with the old 5Ku, okay? And that shit, I felt like I was burning a hole in my pocket, and that shit just sucked. Okay, so I burned a lot of money, so the old me was like, damn, you know, I can't stand them, but at the same time, I still would buy from them, and I'm still appreciative because they would also do stuff that nobody touched. So they didn't just copy everything, which I know they do. And then some people will have like they'll have like predisposed opinions of it, but the reality is, are those people even buying the products? Are they testing them? Have they bought every single aluminum grip on the market? No. You know what I mean? So be careful what people say, guys. Some people, there's fanboys and there's haters. We want to take those people, throw them out of here, and we want to be objective as possible here and analyze and think about it. You spend 112, you spend 280, 300 bucks, whatever you want to call it. You have a similar design. You can see right here, this is the big difference. You can see right here, big difference, different design, different pattern. Do they both provide a good product? Yes. Albeit they'll be a little bit different, right? And if the way you want to build your gun, you're going to choose what you want. But at the same time, money will determine that, right? We go up and down. Shit, you know? Now, you guys know. You and I both know, now we know, 5Ku grip isn't actually that bad. It's insane for this price. So I can't shit on this. And you guys know me. If there's something dog ass, I'll shit on it. Right? So, I hope that explains everything. I'm impressed. I am really impressed. Okay? It feels nice and solid. You know, for aesthetics, I'm like, I hate how small the screw is, but it's not going to kill me, okay? Am I still going to get other grips? If the aesthetic is there, yes. That one I showed on the other video, the Gunston Bro one, I think I showed it there. The Hex one, damn, that looks good. I would pair that with the Hex slide, and then you get a nice theme going. So, yeah, you'll pay for that. Alright, if you guys have any questions, let me know, but I think that's going to cover everybody. This was probably the biggest thing we were excited about. Now the goal is to build this sucker out. Look how cool this guy looks already. Tell me that doesn't look cool as hell. So we need some. I think we have the safeties. We have the safeties. They didn't make a grip. I think they made a grip safety, but I haven't been able to find the grip safeties anywhere. Did I buy them? We have the guide. I think that came with the guide rod. Okay. We have the magazine release, but I guess we don't need that anymore because we have this one. But I'm not gonna lie. I think this one's way cooler. I just don't know if we can use it. 'Cause the ones for the grips, guys, they're special. They're curved. Okay. We have slide release. Yeah, you know what? I thought I bought the safeties. Maybe I don't. So I gotta get the safeties. I really want to build this sucker. Okay, I really want to get this guy up and built. Okay, I think this is going to be one of the way cooler HiCapas that we built in a while, and it's crazy to think that this $112, $169. So you're still under 300. Still under 300. Get the blowback unit. What else do we need? We'll get as many 5Ku parts as we can get. Okay, we got the hammer already. It's not the hammers I want, but we're gonna put as much 5Ku in there, and then we'll finish off with the rest of the stuff. Okay. Yeah, works. Okay. If you guys got any questions, let me know. I think that's it for the grip videos. You'll just see them in the 5Ku video. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you guys around. Take it easy.